Hello, we are consulting agency real staff. My name is Sергія. I am and my colleague Ірина on a visit with our dear client Rini, whose name is Tamara. She is from Kenya and she is now in Denmark at the practice at the dairy farm. Hello.
Hi.
Irina, you were the person who assisted our dear Tamara to get into the Denmark for the practice. So tell us some words how it was and how Tamara came through the process. Yeah.
I hope that she felt comfortable in communication with me. So I was very glad to hear you and to register you to this program. I hope you are also were satisfied.
More than satisfied.
Yeah.
Okay.
Super.
Tell us some words. How did you come through this process? How did you feel? Were there any problems, any struggling, or it was just everything was in line?
Not really, it's not smooth because I had to get documents from school that must be aligned to the Danish embassy in Kenya. So they had a structure that they want me to have the documents in, and I had to do that. And then I needed to do an international English test, and I had to pass to a certain grade. And then now we had to pay to the embassy some embassy fee. We had to pay for Siri, and also but Alina helped me.
Alina is our another manager.
Irene.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry. Good. And how did you make your mind to come to Denmark?
Denmark is one of the agricultural countries we have in the world. So I was interested in it because they have modern ways of farming, and everything here is modern. More compared to my country, it's more advanced in agriculture, and so I was like, I want to go and study there. Maybe I can come back and use it in my country also.
Okay, so that means that this internship in Denmark, it is really connected to your studying at your native country?
Yeah, I study animal production and health management, so it's in line with my course of study and then my interest in agriculture.
So what did you do to get into Denmark? How did you find our company?
Okay, I found it through the internet, more specifically Facebook. And so I was like, let me try my luck first. And so I went to the link and wrote an email to you guys. And then I had like, it was a process. We need this from you and this. And then I had to fill up the questionnaire. And then you went through the questionnaire and you were satisfied, I guess. And then you registered me into the program.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that means that in your case, the internet actually was a kind of great help to you, yeah?
Yeah.
Because usually we use our partners in the country of origins of our students to get the candidates into our base and for this program. So we were very lucky in this case, yeah.
Very lucky, I guess. So when I first applied to the program, that's when I met Irina, and she was the person helping me with my case. And so she was guiding me through the process, what I need to do and what I don't need to do, when I need to go for my interviews and when I don't need to go for my interviews. Irina also helped me to pay to the embassy here in Poland. And then she sent me back to the receipt that I used in the visa center. And she also helped me with the signing of the contracts and everything. Yeah.
Okay, super. So what were your first impressions of coming here to Denmark?
Actually, Denmark is a very nice country. Obviously, I experienced some culture shocks. Things that are done here, they're not done in my country. Yeah, Danish people are they're nice. Yeah, but they're not so social. Like, you have to approach someone first because they are they're not so outward. So you have to hi on your first day before they do that to you next. But it's a very nice country. Actually, I like it here. The systems of agriculture are very, very nice. And it's healthy.
Okay. Any special features about Danes compared with other nations you work with?
They are very tall. Very, very tall.
Very tall.
Yeah, you meet
Okay.
some. I'm sure I had to confirm their ages. You're sure you're 16? You can look at my height.
Okay.
But that's one of the things you can notice at the first glance, actually.
And do you speak about some, traits of the characters, like, maybe they're too kind or too impressive, or any, what can you tell about them?
Okay.
They're different, for example, they're different if you compare with your people from your country, from Ukrainians.
Yeah.
Yeah? What can you say?
Okay, they are nice people, but they are very shy actually, and also they also have that kind of shyness, like they don't speak English, it's not their native language, so they feel shy to speak back in English, so they try to be very fast, but they are very, very nice. And
What about your relations with Ukrainians at your farm?
they are very nice, they feed me very well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super.
A lot of Ukrainians, were working on the farms right now in Denmark. Yeah?
Yeah.
And did you make any friends with some of them?
Yeah, the ones I work with, all of them are my friends. And from the other cities, I also have a few Ukrainian friends.
Okay. And I know that you worked now on the second farm here in Denmark. It was before your first farm, yeah? It was a pig or dairy farm?
It was a
Piggery.
Okay. Why had you to leave that farm?
The farmer went bankrupt, and so he had to sell the farm, and so I had to find a new place. That would help. I got this new farm here.
So sometimes it happens our students lose their jobs during the practice because of the farmers sold their farms, and we have to find another places, and we're trying to do that quickly and support our clients during all the process of internship. So this occasion just was like that. So I hope you didn't feel bad with moving to another farm. Yeah.
No, it's actually, to me, according to me, I have the experience from the piggery farm, and I have an experience in the dairy farm. So that's not that, according to me, that's a win-win situation. You are learning from both sides.
Okay, so it made it good for you, in this situation.
Yes, because while she was registering, as I remembered, you would like firstly to have internship at dairy farm, but because of your height, so I advise you to try piggery. What about your working and living conditions in this new farm?
They are very nice. The farmer gave me a house in the farm, and so it's big enough. The kitchen has everything that I need, like the amenities, electronics that I need in the house. All of them have been installed already, so I just need to buy the food from the supermarket. It's like 3 kilometers down, but someone gets to drop me when I'm going for shopping. And for working hours, I'm more comfortable because mostly it's from 2 p.m. until 8 or 8:30, depending on how fast you are during milking and the after milking sessions. Also in the morning, it's from also 2 in the morning until 8:30. But in the morning hours, you have a little bit of more work, but that's still okay with me because you'll get the other half of the day to rest. And then the next day, they'll now shift you from the morning shift to the evening shift. So someone gets enough time to rest in between.
So is this schedule more better for you than previous at piggery? Super.
Because usually people, they
prefer piggery.
Because of the shifts they have to do on the dairy farms. So in your situation, it's like vice versa. Okay, and what about the total amount of hours you work here in Denmark per month?
I don't work more than 165 hours because that's also a law in Denmark. For students who are working, you have 160 hours to work, and those few extra hours. So usually it's 165, and the extra 5 hours they are payable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And you still have a payable holiday term, holiday period, yeah?
Yeah.
Did you take your holidays already?
No, I did not take that, but they are payable actually. I just take the money out of the account.
Okay. Well, what about cooking? You live near the farm, so you haven't go to travel to the farm from your house, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Or you use some bike to get it.
No, sometimes they just take the bicycle and just cycle around. You have to make it.
I see. So make some trip around the farm, yeah?
That is it.
Simply for fun.
Okay. What about cooking? Do you cook or do you buy ready meals or?
No, I think I like homemade meals, so I cook every day.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
Mhm. What is your national meal you cook here in Denmark?
I can cook ugali. Sometimes when I find green bananas, I can cook also green bananas.
Okay.
Tamara, tell me please, how do you spend your free time here?
I go to other towns that are nearby, or I just go down to the village. We have this kind of park. I just go and
Simply like walking,
Yeah.
walking tours.
yeah, and down the farm we have a small lake and a river. I also go down there.
Have you been to barbecue with your friends? Yeah.
Not really.
You should try it. Yeah.
Yeah,
The-
but okay.
The
With my friends, it depends if I'm going out with the Ukrainians. Okay, we have different tastes, especially in meat. I prefer old meat, but here in Europe they prefer the younger meat.
okay.
So the old meat is a little bit hard for these
Yeah.
my European friends. So it depends.
Well.
Yeah.
Okay. And if just to tell it in the end, what is your plans for future? How do you see it?
After my internship, I go back to Kenya and finish my studies, and then, okay, I want to be a farmer actually because that's what I'm studying for.
Okay. Okay.
So at the same time, I will want to go to other countries and see what's happening there in the agricultural section and learn some more skills before now I set to becoming a farmer.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
So I would advise you to take recommendation letters from your present host, from your farmer, and then it will be very valuable for your next employers in Europe who will count on your previous experience in Denmark. Yeah. So, and we wish you all the best and successful continue of the professional growth in your sphere of agriculture. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Lily, for you for joining us for this interview and giving us some information. We were very pleased and grateful for your time.
Yeah, thanks for this meeting. It
Thank
was
you.
very pleased to see you.
Bye bye.